So thank you for that. I have a few more Jacuzzes. One I don't understand, two I don't understand, and one seems to, the title is in a different language, so I'm going to start with that.
Okay.
Mr. Tyler Scheid, you have wronged me, disgraced me, disrespected my name, livelihood, and nationality. Do you remember? Do you even remember who I am? Typical forgetful rubbish. Months ago, you received my letter explaining the faults in your snowboarding primer, or more aptly named, peasant skiing. All was well until the fateful day of April 6th. I heard you utter the words, those words, so simply elegant and magical, more than enough to make me quiver and drool. It was time for the skiing primer. Ecstasy! I was overtaken by such a pure, unbridled, orgasmic joy that I fainted and crashed my Peugeot into your birthplace, the Eiffel Tower! There is no feeling more devastating than having greatness dangled in front of you only to be snatched away like a cruel old man taunting his tired cat with a feather. Mark shattered my hopes and dreams by stealing the entire episode. I do not blame the man, the petite man, for he is an unassuming guest. Surely next week the reliable, honorable Monsieur Scheid will resume the primer. No. Every single week. That is how often you fail to give me what I am owed. My eyes are bloodshot. My face is beet red. There is wailing and gnashing of teeth. You did this! My friends are concerned. My family is scared. Why is this happening? It is the fault of one Mr. Tyler Scheid. You have left me a broken man. You know what you must do. Sincerely, Monsieur Skidmark Generator. Must be French name.
Wow.
That might be the best written Jacuzzi that has ever graced this podcast. And it only got 5 upvotes.
Wow.
That might be 8 days ago it was posted. It only got 5 upvotes. I had to go digging for it. And it's just like, I can't believe that the patrons of our subreddit, r/GMFST, would not recognize the truth being woven into this words. I don't write good, so I can't speak good. But what do you have to say for yourself? And it better be good.
It became summer, and we got into more of the more topical things that were happening in sport, and I still have that episode written. It's chilling in my repertoire, but I'm waiting until it gets cold again. So Mark took away the skiing one very importantly in a way, because we needed to shift into more of the sports that were happening and relevant at the time.
Why?
Yeah, people were yelling at me about doing winter sports. This is one person yelling at me about not doing a skiing primer, whereas there were a lot more other people yelling at me for talking about winter sports in the summer. So
maybe you just shouldn't listen to anyone yelling at you that isn't as eloquent as this, because this might be the greatest yelling at you that has ever occurred. This is the whole embodiment of the Jacuzzi. This is what it's meant to be. This is to tear you down at the molecular level and then rebuild you into hopefully something better.
It hit me right in my heart. The only thing is the Eiffel Tower is an eyesore.
Well, you were born in it, so you wouldn't have seen it.
I wasn't. I was born in Cincinnati.
No, you were born in it.
Oh.
You think I'm going to trust you versus this incredibly written Jacuzzi? No.
You're right. They write so well.
I am right. And the thing is, I'm not going to read any more Jacuzzi because that was literally the best one. And until anyone else surpasses that, I'm never going to read a Jacuzzi again. So
honestly, I have to agree with you. That was probably the most elaborate, well-written, emotion-gripping Jacuzzi we've ever had.
And I think that was actually, I think, their first post they ever made. That actually is. I went to their account. That's the first post they ever made. I think that everyone should go to the subreddit right now just to upvote that thing, because I may have read it out loud and I performed it as best I can. Reading it. Reading is more impressive. So everyone go to the subreddit. Please upvote that one and comment, "This is the greatest Jacuzzi ever," and I will hold it as a standard for all other Jacuzzis from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, now you guys have an example of knowing how to properly